This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the game may not be used without express written consent.
Well, a pleasant good evening live from the Great Plains Coliseum. Welcome into game number 4. Finally, after a triple overtime win for the Lawton High Wolverines, 66-62, we finally get to the fourth and final matchup between the city rivals, the Macarthur Highlanders and the Eisenhower Eagles. Glad to have you along. My name is Eric Sherman. We got 54 seconds before the starting lineups. We've got the fourth game of game number 4 live on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll be back to give the starting lineups right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone. Made fresh daily from their secret family recipe. With handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Okay, the starting lineups for the Macarthur Highlanders. They are the visiting team tonight. Hosting is Coach Marco Gagliardi. We heard from him in the 2 o'clock game about exciting to bring this in the second year. Want to thank the fine sponsors of Waste Solutions. They are the presenter and title sponsor of this whole tournament. Liberty National Bank and the Chamber of Commerce. So the first opportunity for the OSN season to see a Lawton school. And what a way to do it. Lawton High wins in triple overtime, 66-62 to beat Putnam City. They will be in the semifinals tomorrow at 8 p.m. They will face the winner of this contest between Macarthur and Eisenhower. In the earlier contest, 2 o'clock, Northwest Classen beat U.S. Grant 86-26. Tulsa Memorial beat Newcastle 78-26. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, Newcastle will play Northwest Classen. And then at 6 o'clock, you're going to have Tulsa Memorial and Northwest Classen. The loser of this bracket here will play Putnam City tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So, ready to tip this one off. The Macarthur Highlanders in all black with gold numbers. Eisenhower Eagles in their white with the baby powder blue. And we've got a city rivalry between Macarthur and Eisenhower. Glad you could be a part of this one. Isaac Hardy's going to be helping with camera tonight. Glenn Brockenbush will still join us up top. So the control is into Macarthur's hands, and there's immediately a whistle. Lets that one sail out. Down the floor quickly is the Eisenhower Eagles. So the Wolverines come up with a triple-time overtime win. And now the two city rivals, as Macarthur gets a steal away from Eisenhower quickly down the floor. Set this one up. Going to go long sky hook that one. It's going to go high off the mark off the glass, and they come up empty. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a steal for the Macarthur Highlanders, up and in for 2. So the Highlanders get on the board first to make it 2-0. Eisenhower quickly down the floor, comes back to try to respond. And Macarthur is going to try to follow that trail that all the way out. And Eisenhower to take it out. So a steal coming back the way of the other end. Macarthur up and in. That's the fast break opportunity that you'd like to see. And just like that, the Highlanders are up 4-0. Clamp down on the defense, and there is going to be a whistle for a jump ball called. And the possession arrow will go back out on the other end. And Eisenhower will inbounds for Bowers, and that gets stolen. Macarthur, fast break opportunity, up and in for good for 2. And a timeout is called as Keon Brown gets the bucket to make it a 6-0 run. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
All right, so you get the first opportunity to see all 3 Lawton schools in just a short time frame as we have this tournament here, the second year in its existence, Great Plains Coliseum and the Great Plains Invitational. Glad to have you along. Glenn Brockenbush, myself, Eric Sherem, Isaac Hardy on camera tonight. Going to rotate this around. Kickball into the hands of the Highlanders. Fast break opportunity goes up strong and hard, and Brown will be fouled on the way up. Starting off with the Highlanders in a 6-0 advantage, as Eisenhower had to call timeout. We talked about the no 1-and-1s any longer. In case you join us, we've been talking about it in each broadcast for those who are just kind of familiarizing yourself with the basketball season. OSSAA has changed that. There's 5 fouls per quarter that would get you in the bonus, so you don't have to worry about sevens and all the rest of that stuff. It's easy math. But there's no 1-and-1. If it's a foul, it's either taking it out or you're going to go to the line shooting 2. Goes straight to the line, coast to coast.
We've got a lot of the Tito clan kind of sitting near us.
Yeah, I saw that. Big supporters of his whole high school career as Kingston Tito. Very familiar on the football field as well. Some of these very familiar names like Panay and last game. Saw him on the football field. These are multiple athletes. Do their part.
And
into the hands of Jordan Coppage. Coppage we've seen for several years. Ooh, trying to get manhandled down underneath, but a tap away from Malone. As Brennan Malone, the sophomore, said, no, not right now.
It's a name that I became very familiar with quickly last year covering Macarthur because he is tall and skilled, and for his age, he's going to be a special one.
Looks for a little bit of help and then get a little bit of deflection. No foul called on this one. Coming quickly down the court. Going to set up shop over to Herring. Lets that one fly, no good. Rebounded. Eisenhower. Here comes the Eagles with Mayberry. Back over to Mayberry. Mayberry looks for a little bit of help on the outside from Coppage. Coppage, double team, gets away from that and up and in for the score.
Really
Boy,
wasn't
just
sure what he was going
sneaky.
to do there, but he made it work.
So a 6-0 run now becomes 6-4. Oh, a little give and go up, and wow, sinks that one for Taylor. Taylor makes it go, 8-4. Just under 5. Down underneath to Bowers. It's going to go out of bounds.
It's a good turnout for this one, despite the delayed start time.
Let that one. Lets that one fly from the side mark. No good. Rebounded by the Highlanders. And down the floor we go with Brown. Going to let that one sail for a 3 ball. Is no good by Taylor. And it's going to be a carry and a turnover. So he didn't have the possession of the hand underneath going up top. Double lead with 8-4, Macarthur, and 4:20 left to go. Makes a little move, stutter move, misses the slam. Coming out underneath is Eisenhower with the rebound. Down the court, tries to look underneath. Oh, reverse layup is no good. Rebounded by the Highlanders, and quickly down the floor is Herring. Herring back over. Looking for a little help as he gets it from Brown and cans that one. And a timeout is called. 30-second timeout. It's a 10-4 Macarthur run. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. Timeout is called by the Eisenhower Eagles with a little bit of Macarthur run and a 10-4 score. Glad you could join us all afternoon. We start at 2 o'clock with games. We'll start again with 2 o'clock tomorrow. The same setup. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Either start with the consolations and then the semifinals. 3 ball as he turns, puts it up, no good. Nice little rifle pass underneath, but it's stolen and then kicked off, and Macarthur's going to come up with it. That's hustle ball right there on the half of Taylor. Taylor just wisely saw the defender and bounced it off of him without having the control. Back over to Herring. Back outside to A.J. Vaughn. And they're going to let that one fly from Taylor and no good. 3:14. Fast break. Both teams kind of going up and down the floor. And that's going to be stripped, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched is Eisenhower. And they'll take it out underneath their own basket. Little one-handed over down to Kingston Tito.
Wow, they're going to call an offensive. I didn't really see what that was.
It's going to be the second. That's going to be on Tito. That's going to be his first. But the second team, as we say, you get 5 to go in the bonus for each quarter. starts over. And there's no more 1-1. So kind of getting adjusted to that. Loose ball stolen by the Eisenhower Eagles. Picked up. Going to go back outside corner. Lets that one sail and fly. Bounces out. Kingston Tito tries to get the rebound. No good. Coming back down the other end of the floor. Going to be a little bit too much for A.J. Vaughn. Ball kind of gets out of control on the floor, but no, it does not go out of bounds. Macarthur will set up shop again with Brown. And Brown shows his paralysis to go up by 12. 12-4. 8-point lead for the Macarthur Highlanders. Kingston Tito gets a double team high off the glass. No good. Rebounded. Coming down on the other end of the floor. Lets that one sail. 3 mark. Hits off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Eisenhower Eagles. Coming back down the other way. That one's off the mark, but Kingston Tito gets the rebound. Put back up. That hits the back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Highlanders. Garrett Herring crosses the timeline. Back over to Alton Thomas. Outside for a 3, and that is good. For an Ice Trey's Barbershop. Ask yourself, why haven't you let Trey cut it? Your premier choice for barbering in Lawton and the surrounding area. Hit that for a 3 ball. To now extend the Highlander lead, 15-4. Stolen coming back the other way. Fast break opportunity. Oh, and the N1 would have been there. Missed it, as you'll see this on instant replay. Wait for the opportunity. The ball does not fall. Instead, with the push, he'll go to the line.
You see Coach Brandon Kephart kind of getting in the ear of the freshman Cliff Mayberry over there. And
Champions United Financial Services, 678-9610. They help you with life, health insurance plans, suit your needs.
And
substitutions coming in for both teams, both Mac and Eisenhower.
As I mentioned in the last game, Brandon was actually, I believe, still the all-time scoring leader at Macarthur.
Yeah,
he
right.
was he was a little nervous a couple years ago when Danquez Dawsey came gunning for him, but he was a star from what I heard. I didn't live here at the time when Brandon played for the Gold and Black.
Gets that one away.
Oh, wow,
wants to try to get the charge by A.J. Vaughn. Does not happen, but they get the inerrant try. Rebounded. Macarthur comes marching back. Kind of a double pump. Looks down below. And then it's going to be off the foot of an Eisenhower Eagle. As Adam Austin, the sophomore, 6'3", linebacker for the Macarthur Highlanders. Great standout. Some of these boys like A.J. Vaughn and Austin both play on the football squad. They got done with football and right into basketball. Well, you love those athletes that can play multiple sports. 3 ball on the way. Hits it. Another Ice Trey's 3. Why not? Extend that Macarthur lead to 19-4. With 25 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Into the hands of Taylor. Taylor will look Anthony Thomas's way. Back down underneath. Oh, nice little pass. Right, a reverse layup is not. It's hacked. As Adam Austin was trying to get the score. See this here and right there, the instant replay. Austin's shot first is good to make it 20. Second shot, no good. Put back with the rebound, loose ball, and they're going to say it's really kind of on the line with the rebound on the black square. And a new court here at the Great Plains Coliseum. We talked about this earlier. Changed up from what we've seen in the past, and we don't have the 3 lines to worry about with the 3-point steal by the Highlanders, and there's going to be a chip reach-in foul. It's going to be by Isaiah Lopez. And guess what? We're to 5 already. So Eisenhower with 1 second, but only 1 second, and then it restarts next quarter with 5. So this is going to be a very short-lived bonus.
It's like people over there messing with the Santa Claus. How dare they?
Oh, I see that. They're holding his hand. Shot is up and good.
You know, if you wanted those Christmas photos with your kids without them having to sit on a stranger's lap, they could just do it over here with the inflatable Santa.
That's right. There you go.
And I'm just now noticing we have an inflatable Grinch over on this
saw that
side
too.
as well.
He's just as jolly. And that should end the first quarter of play. Macarthur, all Macarthur, 22-4. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
All right, welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. And game number 4 here of the first day. It's the Macarthur Highlanders and the Eisenhower Eagles. First time that we've been able to see any of the Lawton schools. Now we'll get to the second quarter, and you can kind of see without the 1-and-1s opportunities, as long as you don't have a lot of fouls, you can make the game go a lot quicker. Now, as we said before, 5 team fouls per quarter to get you in the bonus, and so now they'll go back to 0. So if you're following at home, you'll know that both teams are at 0 right now to start over. Fresh for the Macarthur Highlanders with a 22-4 advantage starting in quarter number 2. It's going to go out. Last touch by Eisenhower, so Macarthur will retain possession. Back up top. We'll start off with Taylor. Taylor looks for a little bit of help, and he'll get it off by Alton Thomas. In the feed for, he's going to let that one go, and that was a good little shot selection. Just get the shooter's bounce to go up 20 points for the Highlanders in a steal, and Adam Austin coming up. Little soft touch, nothing fancy about it. Up and in for the 2 to make it 26-4 with 7:09 left to go here in quarter number 2. Our quarter, right before the half. Just starting away.
Are they saying that went? Okay, I guess they're saying that it did go off a Highlander. Highlanders thought that it went off an Eisenhower player, and we're going to react accordingly and let it go out.
If you want to go back and watch the triple overtime game of Lawton High, you're going to be able to do that and watch that on demand. You can watch it on Facebook and YouTube. You may start hearing some rumblings about what a game that was, so in case you missed it, got an opportunity to watch it again. 7:02 just underway here in the second quarter.
So I think the ball is going to stay around the timeline. They're going to call, I believe, a foul on Taylor. They're going to keep the ball right there at the scorer's table, right in front of my old boss, Joey Goodman.
That's going to be his first and the team first.
They're trying to see how many players Macarthur or Eisenhower had on the floor. Yeah. Macarthur honestly kind of gave themselves up there. I think if players hadn't noticed, they might have. They're trying to discuss now whether the ball was put in play and whether there should be a technical foul assessed against the Eagles. I don't think the ball ever went. I don't know if the ball was ever live.
Well, they're going to go to the scorer's table, and that's where we're going to get the discussion there.
Like I said, I'm not sure if the Eisenhower players noticed. Macarthur was the first one that I saw holding up 6 fingers. And honestly, if you're in that situation, almost, kind of shush, kind of be quiet, let him get in trouble.
Yeah. He's going to talk to the head coach here.
It's Brandon Kephart.
Yeah.
Kind of going against brand for what most high school basketball coaches wear these days, wearing kind of the blazer.
With the jeans.
With the kind of blue pants. And then I noticed both of his assistants wearing kind of the sport coat kind of suit combo. So they're, dressing for success over there on the west side of town.
I'm wondering why the discussion has been this long, though. I mean, it's an official can make the decision.
Right,
whether
it should be up to his discretion.
Explain,
I don't think
and then he's going to come back on the other end, and we're going to talk to Coach Gagliardi about the same kind of thing. So, welcome to the drama of the Invitational. Let's just get this going, boys. I mean, make the call. I know you don't see it very often. In fact, they're just going to let it go.
Yeah.
There's no, because otherwise you go to the score table, we'll say the technical, and so now we're going to have the possession arrow down here on this end, and we'll go back to it.
You even saw one of the cameramen kind of throw his hand up like, what are we doing here?
All right, so way back out, up top, start fresh and new. Go across the timeline, heavily guarded against Macarthur. Try to go inside. Little fade away, and that's going to rattle in.
Good shot by Latrell Bailey, the 6'4" junior guard.
So it's a 20-point lead for the Highlanders. 6.5 to go here in quarter number 2. Adam Austin backdoors, though, the try to get the layup, no good. Put back on the rebound is no good by Thomas. But into the hands of the Highlanders again, bounces around. Taylor up and fouled.
Yeah, Taylor did a really good job there. It looked like he probably could have had a look at the bucket for himself, but instead tossed it over to Adam Austin. Kind of as you mentioned, Eric, when I got to see Macarthur play football a couple times this year, he was an impressive athlete and, kind of one of those hybrid defensive back linebacker types.
Yeah.
Good speed. And as you see from the way he fills out that basketball uniform, good size too. But we are going to have some discussion over the score. I'm not entirely sure at this point.
Explaining it to Coach Gagliardi.
It appears it will be some sort of technical because Austin's the only one in that vicinity now.
So I'm told that number 3 got a technical. Dante Nolan. Yeah. Adam Austin, second opportunity, no good. And they'll get the ball. So always a double technicals because we're going to go back on the other end.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, and maybe this is something that was said then.
That's what I'm wondering because I didn't
there wasn't
see
anything that we saw.
No, I didn't see anything too demonstrative or too over the top that would elicit that call.
Okay. So that was the shooting here, and this is the technical. Okay, now I got you.
Isaac Hardy, our wonderful cameraman.
Yep, trying to keep us honest and up to date of what's going on.
I got to be honest. I kind of tried to emulate Isaac a little bit during my football broadcasting this year because I think I first got to know Isaac when I pointed out when he would do the PA at Lawton High basketball games, how he gave everybody a nickname, and I was like, I want to be like that guy. But Yeah, we have – you got to have fun when you broadcast and when you're, sports isn't to be taken too seriously.
Eisenhower going to be top of the key there for Bailey. Nice little drive inside the lane with Coppage, but that's stolen away for the Highlanders. Coming back down on the other end of the floor is Brown. Nice little rifle pass, trying to get it down deep down below, but that's going to fall out of bounds, trying to go to Malone. And Malone couldn't handle the hot tamale coming. 5:54 and counting, quarter number 2. So with that one sail. Going to let that one go for a 3-ball opportunity. No good. Rebounded. Tie up. Going to get Eisenhower with the hold. It's going to be their second. Fouls on Bailey. It's going to be his first. Crosses the timeline. Ooh. Tried to force that in there, and Eisenhower with the steal coming back the other way. A little fast break layup up and in is good.
Good play by Bailey there. And we're going to have a timeout called by Marco Gagliardi.
So Gagliardi didn't like what he saw in some of that, and we'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
All right, welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. Game number 4 of a slate of 4 games that were played today. The Great Plains Invitational, or the Great Plains Coliseum here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Macarthur with the ball. Try underneath, nice little, just beautiful little soft Malone touch pass. Bring it to 28. Going to let that one sail for a 3-ball, no good. Gets their own offensive board and rebound, puts it back up high off the mark, no good. Loose ball, going to run for it. Stolen by Eisenhower. You think that would have been a travel, it was.
They are going to call it a travel.
Yeah, I mean, just his feet were underneath him. Nolan couldn't do anything. I mean, it was a good hustle play.
That's always the frustrating thing as somebody who used to play basketball. There's nothing you did wrong there. You just slipped and fell.
Right.
And you get punished for it.
Your feet came out from underneath you, So, yeah, that's right.
By the letter of the law, it is the right call. But, yeah, it's always one of the more unfortunate travel calls.
Herring will inbounds over to Brown. Back to Herring. Thomas look for a little bit of help. Over to Brown. Get in the congestion. And that is going to be a turnover as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Macarthur. Splits the defenders, loose ball, and he's just going to lose the opportunity as Alton Thomas, and Bailey just couldn't hang with it. Slowing things just a bit down with Brown. He'll cross the timeline. Instructing. Little turnaround jumper at the top from Herring is no good. But the putback and the rebound by Malone is good. Makes it 30. Lets that one sail. Back irons for a 3-ball, no good. Herring with the rebound. Quickly down the court from Brown. Brown's not going to wait. Went score right around Tito. Waits for the opportunity and up 32-9. 3:33 and counting. That's going to go out of bounds. You could join us for this whole afternoon. We got 4 slated games tomorrow, consolations and semifinals. Already in the semifinals, Northwest Classen and Tulsa Memorial, they'll play at 6. Lawton High will play the winner of this game at 8 o'clock for the nightcap. 3:24 and counting. Lets that one sail. Boy, that's kind of a different shot, and he got that one to go. He brings rain with that. That is a high 3-point shot, and that is good for the Eisenhower Eagles. And your Ice Trays Barbershop 3, ask yourself, why haven't you let Trey cut it?
Yeah, the good news for Dante Nolan and Eisenhower is that 3-ball finally did go in. The bad news is they're still down 20.
Little steal coming back the other way. Oh, wow, and a rejection. But look at that. See, I mean, you get the excitement that you got the rejection, but then you get the loose ball rebound, put up for 2, and just like that, it's 34-12. 2:42 and counting before the half. Boy, double teamed right there
wow,
on
stepped on the
line. Got some substitutions for Eisenhower. Bailey will check out of the ball game.
Yeah, we're going to see Davion Bailey come in.
Herring, the senior, crosses the timeline. Bounce pass over to Rushing. Josh Rushing, that's a sophomore wide receiver for the Highlanders. Back down hard is Howard Bowers. Down to 2 minutes. Little steal in the putback. Here's an opportunity for, and then, just going to put it up hard and charge. And we'll see this here. The exchange on the instant replay with the tap out, the steal, fast break opportunity, and the foul going up. Champions United Financial Services free throw. Up and good for the one. Second shot, no good. Tito with the rebound. He'll push it down the floor. Bowers, a little putback. Oh, it banks it.
Smooth.
That's a smooth shot. Bowers comes down with a connection there on the other end of the floor as Tito saw him all alone. 1:42 and counting before we get to the half. Trying to go baseline, backs out. Back up. Little floater. Outside, readjust for the potential 3 and knocks it down was Coleman. And he gets the 3. So take that back. That's an Ice Trays 3. Why haven't you let Trey cut your hair? Tito, turnaround jumper inside the paint is good. Shows that young man's athleticism to bring the 2 with a minute, less than a minute to go here before the half, and going hard to the basket is Coleman. And Coleman will go to the charity stripe and the free throw line. Shot is good. It's your Champions United Financial Services, life, health, and Medicare insurance made simple. Veteran owned. Call 678-9610. Second shot coming up. It's good. 39-16. Oh, and that was red. Adam Austin had a steal, and he knew it, but could not come down with it. It's good kind of hustle. I'm going to show this here on instant replay about how close he came right there to try to pick it, but went out of bounds. Final 52 seconds before the half, and that's going to be a throwaway and a steal by Herring. Herring down the floor. Going to connect over to Taylor. Back to Herring. There's a kick back out. We're going to try. Oh, nice little pass to Adam Austin underneath, but it's stripped. Stripped and stolen. Now re-stolen. Back up, loose ball. Picked up by the Highlanders. Back and forth we go, and Herring has the final 25 seconds. Play for the last shot. We'll hold at 20, and then maybe engage at 10. Coach Gagliardi barking out instructions down to 15. Down to 10 seconds. Lets that one fly, hits the front of the rim, no good. Adam Austin had one little touch, but into the hands of the Highlanders with 5 seconds left to go. Puts it up, rattles in and out. Adam Austin with a putback, and that's finally put up and in. And that's going to end the buzzer to make it 41-16 at the half. Highlanders with the lead. We'll be back with second half action right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Let's go!
Guys, the toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross. Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today. When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs.
Yeah! Woo! We're your plumbing MVP.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. We're going to set to go for quarter number 3.
Ike's not even out yet.
Someone's going to have to remind them that we're ready to go.
Ding, ding, ding. Only one of the two teams is out here so far. It's good to see a lot of the people here tonight. See some former Macarthur players up there in the stands as well.
Yeah, got a little green and gold over there on the opposite side. We're over here on the Eisenhower side of things. So Macarthur was the away team. Hey, since 2 o'clock this afternoon, we've been hot and heavy with games, starting with Northwest Classen, who defeated U.S. Grant 86-26, had no problems with them. Tulsa Memorial, same thing with winning over Newcastle 78-26. They will meet tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's Tulsa Memorial and Northwest Classen for the semifinals. Lawton High had to go into 3 overtimes. The game previous to this matchup, triple overtime to get the win, 66-62. They will take on the winner of this matchup between Macarthur and Eisenhower, playing for the first time in this 2023 season. The consolation rounds tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It will be Newcastle versus U.S. Grant. 4 o'clock, it will be Putnam City taking on the loser of this matchup. And then Saturday, we'll get into the 7th place game at noon. And then they will play the consolation champion at 2 o'clock, 3rd place finisher at 4 o'clock, and the champion at 6 o'clock. We'll have the 2 games featuring 3rd place finisher and the championship, all right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Waste Solutions is the title sponsor of that. It's deflected and rejected on the first time on the floor for the Eisenhower Eagles as they take possession to start second half action. Macarthur on this side of the thing's going to get fouled on the way in with the shot. See this on instant replay right there, the little touch. shot for the first in and out. For your Champions United Financial Services, call 678-9610. Second shot coming up, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Eisenhower, and the Eagles come down with it. And they go down the floor. Nolan gets hog-tied. Tie-up as he was trying to get the exchange. The ball got held up, but they're going to say with the foul and the reach-in. It's going to be both teams with a team foul to make it 1. Oh, wow, what a great steal, but he goes out of bounds when he lands. He went airborne, is Brown. He got the steal, but unfortunately his feet were in the black.
Yeah, this isn't football where 1 foot in bounds and you still get possession.
So Eisenhower.
Oh, man. Look like Bowers setting a mean screen there. Maybe a little lucky that he didn't get away with a move. Got away with a bit of a move, but Eagles are going to retain possession. Oh, man.
Loose ball, and this is an opportunity at a fast break, just easy layup. As Brown connects with the 2 to make it 43.
Yeah, it's been all Highlanders, man. Brown with another steal, but oh, wow. Davion Bailey got him up in the air and kind of took the brunt of the punishment there from Brown. We call a foul on Brown and send Davion to the line. Already our third foul in this
third quarter.
Yeah.
Shot is up and in.
Darius Coppage comes in for Howard Bowers.
Well, the Eagles brought their cheerleading squad over in the.
Yeah, no Highlanderettes or MAC cheer team tonight.
Yep. Rattles in and out. He kind of lost his balance and travel.
That we've already seen that. Yeah, seen that travel.
Well, it's just like right down there. Yeah, he just
not much.
He tried to go for the ball and then lost his footing. And they'll walk it up. All alone for a 3 ball. Lets that one sail. For Coleman is no good. Rebound by Malone. Malone tries to force feed that down to Taylor down below, but loose ball still comes up. Goes hard in the lane, hits the front of the rim, no good. Look at that. Brown with a great steal. Back down on the other end. Oh, and that's deflected. They're going to say shooting. As Coppage probably guilty of the hand foul. Yep. That's going to be now the third team foul. That's going to be his second. Shot is up and good for the first time in your free throw. From Champions United Financial Services, call 678-9610. That can help you with your insurance needs. Second shot, no good. Run into your own man on the rebound, but able to collaborate that, and that's now stolen. Stripped. Brown, oh. And they're going to say the bucket counts. I'm going to see that on instant replay because it's right there, and then he switched hands and put it up and in.
Oh, no, are they changing it?
They are changing it. No, they are changing it. I thought he motioned for the bucket.
Yeah.
And the harm.
I think he was trying to say maybe on the floor.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Very confusing.
Good one. Yeah. Fast break opportunity, a little high off the glass. Brown into the hands of Brown, going to come across. Wide open for a 3, goes baseline. Stutter steps, put a reverse angle up, but a messy shot, and it goes out of bounds. That was kind of ugly.
I was going to say it would have been a lot prettier if Taylor hit anything other than the air.
Yeah, it's like, well, it was kind of like
a little hard
everything
to target,
off balance, you know, just
a little hard to see your target when your back is facing the backboard.
Stolen by Macarthur in the inbounds. Turnaround jumper inside the paint, no good. Rebounded by Tito. Tito's going to go across the timeline for the Eisenhower Eagles. And boy, he went coast to coast and missed that. Hand slap to try to get the rebound, and the reach-in will cost him. And a technical on Tito. Isn't it on Tito? Yeah, it's his second. I think he was walking away and saying something. The official stared him down and would not let it go. And so I thought, yeah, we're gonna get teed up here.
Yeah.
For the charity stripe. First shot of good. Oh, okay. The tee is not on Tito. The Tito is going to be on Bailey.
Okay.
Bailey, and that's going to be his fourth.
It's on Davion Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got two Baileys.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
okay.
team.
I'm sorry for the great correction. Thank you.
Yeah. You got number 10 is Latrell.
And we'll get the ball.
And we're now seeing, looks like number 12, Richard Oduma, the 6'7" senior center, bringing in some size for Eisenhower.
Brown, nice little move inside. He gets the two, and Brown's got a good night tonight. Little fadeaway three,
wow.
And that's going to be a three ball. An ice tray three. Go in, and that's stolen.
Wow.
Eisenhower on a little bit of run themselves. Waits, hesitates, waits for the defender to go past him.
Manny Simpson with his first bucket of the night.
And a timeout on the floor, and they'll take it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
All right, back here, the Great Plains Coliseum. Full timeout called. Macarthur Highlanders with a 48-22 lead in this Lawton Great Plains Invitational to start off OSN basketball season. We actually had a game on Tuesday with the Elgin Owls. We've got all of the Elgin home games this year, so you can follow us on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I bet I know one or two of the kids on those teams.
Yep. And then we got Lawton mixture of games that we'll have throughout the season between all three of these schools. Got to see Lawton High for the first time tonight in a triple overtime matchup with Putnam City. And a whistle. Brown kind of clear things out. He'll move it, take it all the way. Boy, almost get the roll, but no, a put back up. Hard rebound by Josh Rushing. He'll go to the free throw line. And your champions, United Financial Services. Shot up and good. Second shot coming up. No good. Rebound Eisenhower. 4:47 left to go here in the third. Lets that one sail off the mark for a 3-ball. Gets the rebound for the Eisenhower Eagles is Simpson, Manny Simpson. Peeking down and below. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good for 2. Brown gets some instructions from coach. Slow it down just a little bit. Back over to Thomas. Foul's going to be on Bailey. Oh, yeah, we're now in the bonus now. 5 Eisenhower fouls this quarter, back iron, so 4 minutes left to go, and you can really capitalize on that. And the second shot coming up. It's good. To get to 50 with 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And a whistle away from the ball. They're going to call it on Brown. It's going to be a hold. His second, team third. Rifled pass down below. That gets stripped. Turnaround jumper. No good. Into the hands of the Macarthur Highlanders. Down the court they go. Bounce pass underneath. That's a good little connection to go into Josh Rushing. 3:37 to go in the third. A little bit of action, some stuff called away from the ball underneath. A lot of stuff going on with you're not following your eyes with the ball. A.J. Vaughn is going to be charged with the foul. That's his first. It's going to be the team fourth. One more until they put Eisenhower in the bonus. Coach will go to his bench. Brown will come out. So will Herring. Got some new fresh legs on the floor. Trying to go for the intercepted pass is Taylor. And that is going to put Eisenhower in bonus. It's going to be Taylor's fourth, so more than likely we'll see him sit down for a while. Unless coach will let him foul out.
Yeah, I don't see anybody at the scores table for
No.
Marco.
Now we got someone getting up there just to.
Yeah, I see Malone getting up, but he's not going near the scores table. I think it was just to stretch his legs. You're going to let him play this out for at least a little while.
Shot is good. Second shot also good. Cross to the timeline. Wait out, back out. And went baseline and a kick out. Now we got the three on the way. No, misses the mark. Eisenhower the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Going to go up with a little finger roll up and in to make it a bucket. 52-28 with 3 to go here in the third. Taylor. Back over to Thomas. To Taylor. They'll play a little bit back and forth. Oh, I'll try to get the give and go at Josh Rushing, and he gets that intercepted. And going to go coast to coast back. Put back is no good. Loose ball. Third opportunity, and then a foul on the floor. The 2:32 mark. Foul's going to be on Josh Rushing. That's his first. Both teams in the bonus at this point with 5. Waste Solutions, title sponsor for this whole weekend, along with Liberty National Bank and the Lawton Chamber of Commerce. Shot up, back iron's no good. 52-28. For those who are watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow up on all of our live sports. For those who are watching on Facebook Live, follow us there. You can download the app on Apple and Android devices. Search the Oklahoma Sports Network. Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. It's that second one to go at 29. Oh, backdoor up off the glass for 2 is good. And that's Malone. Eisenhower back out. Back to Macarthur. Fast break opportunity, unselfish move, and the harm and the foul. We'll call it good. Right there. And the harm. Basket's good. Count it.
And I think, did they call it a tech as well? I don't know. I saw the referee turn around and say something to one of the Eisenhower players in rebuttal to something. And now we've got Brendan Malone. I didn't see who they called the tech on. It was either 2-3 or 2-4. So, I don't know. Jordan Coppage looks a bit distressed, and he's going to come out, which would lead me to believe it was on number 23, Darius Coppage. Or Jordan Coppage, rather. Darius is the older Coppage who used to play line for the Eagles football team.
Goes in.
So I believe there was a personal and a tech. So we're going to see Jordan come out, and, yeah, sure enough, Coach Kephart's having a word with him.
Down to the 2-minute mark. Nice little force feed underneath. Back off the glass for 2 is Malone. So they get that, the combination underneath, and a 30-point lead. Almost all these contests have been runaways except for last game with Putnam City. It's a jump ball is called, and Lawton High, which went into triple overtime. This plays out. Macarthur and Lawton High will battle it out tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the semifinals.
And normally you would talk about who has the advantage, because in some of these tournaments it maybe doesn't help you to play the last game of the day. But at this point, if you're Macarthur, you kind of had a breezy, easy game here. And meanwhile, Lawton High is trying to kind of
get
their legs back.
Yeah. Let that one fly. Sailed off the mark. Gets the rebound. Eyes the 3 with 1:28 left to go.
The nice thing for Coach Gagliardi as well is we
nice.
see Malone drift that one in, and we're seeing some tie-up there between the two players. And now some tempers are flaring.
We've got...
And we're going to have a tech here. Players are being held back on the bench, and I think all that happened was arms were over bodies incidentally, and then words were said, and I think it was a whole lot of something out of what really could have just been nothing.
Yeah, it's, you got the city rivalry. You also got a score that's kind of
you're going to have players that are getting out of bounds.
Officials.
Getting out of. And we now see Coach Brett Manning, the football coach down here.
And the athletic director for Macarthur, athletic director for Eisenhower, Gary Dees, district athletic director.
Yes.
We got all the dignitaries up and asking about this, and our officials kind of coming together. He'll talk to Coach Gagliardi. Well, you don't want an ejection though either, you know.
No,
so
and I can't stress enough. There was no reason.
So
there was really no reason for any of that to happen.
I understand.
From what I saw, the rebound went over one of the players. I believe it was number 40 Bowers, and once he went to go get the ball after the rebound to take it out of bounds, he couldn't move because his arms were over the guy's head, and they had to stop play for that. And then I guess in a brief moment, somebody said something about somebody's mama. I'm not sure, but it got weird in a hurry.
So they'll go to the scorers table, and we'll kind of sort this one out from the officials' word of things. This just kind of slows everything a little bit after we had a lot of momentum going, but that ever since that third overtime, boy, this has been a train stall.
Can never
right
be easy.
I mean, I eventually want to go to bed at some point. Because we got to go back and do it again.
Right, yeah.
With 4 tomorrow.
Well, and now I think we're finally going to have some verdict. So we know of at least one technical because Davion Bailey is going to the line.
Shot is no good.
And we do thank all our sponsors tonight, Waste Solutions, for bringing the tournament. And
second shot, good. I really didn't know anything else that.
No, I guess they called it specifically against Macarthur.
Macarthur, yeah, because they're going to get the ball back here.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're talking about some participation of the Eisenhower student section from their athletic
director.
director.
Is that Kyle Williams down there?
And the principal.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Is that the same Kyle Williams that previously at Fletcher?
Fletcher, that's correct.
Wow.
Yep. And he also officiated these previous 2 games. I said he's all over the place.
Jack of all trades.
That's right.
Master of most of them.
All right, got that tie up. And since we are in the bonus for the rest of the 1 minute here of this third quarter, this is what's really taken some time away.
Yeah, back to we were talking about some frivolities earlier. I don't know, except for like maybe one exception. If I tell you exactly what shoe, what player signature shoes they're wearing, I think Kingston Tito is rocking some Giannis Antetokounmpos down there. I can't tell for sure, but those were a big seller when I worked at
Did you ever see the people? And it's a made-up thing, but I think they're trying to see the honesty of the Jordan shoes that are worth a lot, and they get this older guy to come into a shoe store and say, well, my wife got these, and how much, and I couldn't believe how much the honesty of these shoe guys say, listen, what you've got here is like priceless.
Yeah.
Take it somewhere else, they could give you it. I love that. You can watch that on YouTube.
That's awesome.
Tipped around, and that's going to go out.
Yeah, I'm a guy who appreciates good style, and especially once I got married, I was told what good style was and how little of it I actually had.
Tito will throw it into a Macarthur Highlanders steal.
Oh, man, and number 10 making some more plays there for Macarthur as he tips that one away.
He's trying to get the speed and collect that up with the final 52 seconds here in the quarter number 3.
Tito. In the pros, you get some agents build in a bonus if their client gets X number of steals. Do you think there's like an incentive program, like you get this number of snacks if you get that number of steals?
He
was sure going after it.
Charge up off there and foul. Shot up and good. So a 30-point lead for the Highlanders. Second shot, back iron's no good. Loose ball picked up. Outside shot.
Bailey.
It's good for 3. And a timeout is called as an ice tray 3. They'll take it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
All right, back here at the Great Plains Coliseum. It's a 63-36 Macarthur lead. Trying to get to the fourth and final period, but the slowdown of this factor, and this is the give and change of it before when you get rid of the 1-and-1s. If you don't foul early in the quarter, that quarter just evaporates. But if you really get fouls early and you get 5 on both sides like we've seen, then this quarter takes a lot longer.
Yeah, it wasn't until just now that I realized we hadn't hit the fourth yet.
No,
I could have sworn
off the mark.
With as many times as we've gone to commercial break that at some point we would have already hit the fourth.
And a little bit of stoppage of play and turn around. That's going to be a travel call.
That was a bit of a.
There's Oduma.
Yeah, and Brandon Kephardt's kind of asking why Oduma got called for that, because that's kind of a ticky-tacky one where we've seen that not get called before, I'm sure. And, of course, if you're a kid, you watch the pros, that never gets called.
Brown back into the contest with Herring. Herring will dish out with 5 seconds. They won't have to do anything. Just let that one sail or hold the ball. Little Brown with a little floater at the buzzer. And that will end the 3 quarters of play. 63-36, the final 8 coming up right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot. We'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle. Top dollar for your trade and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Great Plains Invitational here at the Great Plains Coliseum, the fourth and final game of tonight. And welcome into the fourth and final period. Recapping, since the 2 o'clock game featured Northwest Classen over U.S. Grant 86-26. Tulsa Memorial over Newcastle 78-26. It was a 3-overtime thriller. Lawton High defeating Putnam City 66-62. And the Highlanders lead 63-36 with the final 8 to go in this contest. Winners to advance to the semifinals. Going to went over that. There'll be 2, 4, and 6 tomorrow. The 2 o'clock game will feature Newcastle and U.S. Grant. 4 o'clock game will feature Putnam City with a loser of this matchup. 6 o'clock will be Tulsa Memorial and Northwest Classen, and 8 o'clock will be Lawton High and the winner of this contest. Fourth and final period. Steal by the Macarthur Highlanders. Coming down on the other end of the floor. Going to go around his defender, up and around off the rim. Tito with the rebound for the Eisenhower Eagles. And a miss down on the floor for the Highlanders, kind of uncharacteristic. Bounce pass into Tito, and there's a reach in there. And they'll take it out underneath. Foul's going to be on Adam Austin. That's going to be his second and the team first. Up top. Lets that one sail for a 3-ball. Oh, it rattles in and out and then back in for the Ice Trays Barbershop. Ask yourself, why haven't you let Trey cut it? And that goes out. It's kind of like, we said this before, when you kind of take the foot off the gas and your momentum and emotions, it's just, that kind of gets a little sloppy, and Eisenhower is still banging away and playing what they can. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow going to go back the other way for the Highlanders. We just only got 1 minute off of that fourth quarter. Brown. Play a little catch with Herring. Back to Brown. Top of the key. Herring. A couple of stutter steps down underneath Adam Austin, and he'll go to the line shooting two. For Champions United Financial Services, free throw. 678-9610. Health and Medicare insurance made simple. Veteran owned. Adam Austin shooting two. First shot up. Bounces and gets the shooter's bounce and in. Second shot coming up. That's also good. Almost stolen. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Macarthur ball. A little high off the mark from Tito. Going to get adjusted. And Herring from Brown. Back out, 3-ball on the way. Hits the side of the glass, but Adam Austin back with the rebound, and the put back up is good to make it 67. Going to try to go coast to coast, and boy, that was ugly. Little slip and fall. Scraping some players up off the floor. It's going to be the second team foul for the Highlanders. Adam Austin with his third. Macarthur has 2 team fouls. Eisenhower only has 1. Remember, they have to get to 5 to go in the bonus with this new OSSA rules change. Back up. Brown with the rebound. He'll go coast to coast, put it up high up off the glass. He's going to go down with a little bit of struggle. We're going to say 30-second timeout because we got it down. Brown is going to need a little bit of help getting up. And he will. He'll walk off on his own power. Checking into the contest for the Highlanders is A.J. Vaughn. Vaughn all alone. Bounce pass underneath. Waits Adam Austin and a swipe that comes up in the middle. Going to shoot two. There's no need for it, really. Trying to slap away with that.
Adoma, you can tell he was just going for the block, and I guess he came down with skin, and that's what they're calling there.
Two apiece on the team fouls. Adam Austin to the line. Gets the first one to go. Second shot coming up. Up and good.
Eisenhower trying to push the tempo a little bit with Simpson.
Still a 30-point lead. 5:22 left to go. Down underneath.
And they're going to call a foul on Austin as Adoma.
Austin's got his fourth, so, Coach will probably have to set him down.
And now we've got a tech on Austin, so that would be his fifth.
That'll be done. So he's got 4, and then
which I'm pretty sure he already had. Either way.
His night is finished. Yep. You got 4, and if that indeed was a technical, we'll add another one. But they have 4 on there.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, did they not already call a tech on him earlier anyways?
Yeah, that's
they're
it.
Giving him 5.
So that was a foul, and then a mouth and something said and a technical, and your night's done. It's not a way to go out.
No.
Like
and
that.
Especially how good a game Adam has played. But, yeah, it's that's church for him.
Champions United Financial Services is your free throw sponsor. So they got the bucket. We'll just keep shooting these. So you got the foul, then you got the technical, and we're still shooting.
Yeah.
Tito. Eisenhower with a 3 ball. It's the front of the iron. Loose ball picked up. Brown. Little fast break opportunity. Bucket counts up and in off the glass. Oh, turn around. Hit the front of the rim. And a foul. Macarthur, because of that, has put Eisenhower in the bonus the rest of the way. So anytime there's a foul, they're going to the line. Unfortunate, because it's just really a little undisciplined. Especially when it's, especially with the mouthing, get. It costs your team. You play like that against a Lawton High team in the semifinals, you're gonna get paid. It's gonna pay.
I know we already played a triple overtime game tonight. Why does this game feel like it's taking longer to end?
And they come down the floor. It's Herring. He'll get a little give and go, a little pass. Up to Coleman is good. Tito with a putback on the rebound, no good. Loose ball, boy, that was I don't even know how you call that a rebound and a shot all at one time, but that's exactly what it was. Going for the 3-ball look, and yes, there it is. The ice tray 3, and a timeout is called with just under 4 halfway through this fourth and final period. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
All right, welcome back to the Great Plains Coliseum. Fourth and final period, called timeout for the Macarthur Highlanders and a full timeout. It's officially past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Thanks due in part to an exciting thriller 3 overtime game, triple overtime between Lawton High and Putnam City. I say, boy, I was really glad to be here for that matchup. See something that went down the wire like that, because the other 3 have not lived up to that. So starting tomorrow it will, because Northwest Classen and Tulsa Memorial will clash at 6 p.m. Lawton High awaits the winner of this one to inbounds underneath. And what are we waiting for? I guess Gagliardi is talking to an official. That will be end of discussion. Going to roll it to try to save time. Picked it up. Eisenhower still fighting Tito. Get that one deflected as he tried to get underneath. Going up charging hard. Man, he's got a great move in the middle. Try to avoid all that. Eisenhower is now into 3 team fouls, so they've got 2 more till they're in the bonus for the Lawton Macarthur Highlander team. Misses the second shot coming up. Rattles in and out. Loose ball. Picked up. Eisenhower with Tito. Finally will get it across the court. Down underneath. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded Brown. Brown goes coast to coast, up off the glass, a little too hard. Loose ball. Picked up. Highlanders with Malone with the rebound to Brown. Round robin that. 3 ball, no good. Tipped out. Loose ball. And he steps out of line on the bounce for Eisenhower. And Macarthur will retain the possession with 3:04. Four more games coming up tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock. Consolation rounds.
You going to bring your knapsack and blankie
Be back
for tomorrow?
up Saturday. I may not even have to go home. I'll just stay here. It's tipped away, so not a backcourt violation.
Yeah, I've only been here since about 5:30. I can only imagine how monotonous this has felt to you. But when you're watching good basketball, I guess it doesn't feel as monotonous. But like we said, only one of the 4 games so far has been particularly close.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And of course, only 2 of the 4 games really had teams that we know too much about, being local, having a, kind kind of I don't want to say rooting interest, but having a vested interest. Oh wow!
Just
Bailey
what
just
a steal!
High pointed that ball like a defensive back. They're going to call the block on Herring. So 2:39 left, 75-47 our score. First foul on Herring, and that's a guy I used to not really understand when coaches would use the term, he's a program guy. I mean, Herring's a guy that's been with this program for years, and he maybe isn't the flashiest player, but he's so much fun to watch just in terms of how he's stuck with it, and he's developed into a really nice little point guard.
Brings it to a 25-point contest. Highlanders are up by 30. Chipped away. Let's that one sail. It's an ice tray 3-point for the Highlanders.
And one for Cliff Mayberry and the Eisenhower Eagles.
Go back to the ice tray 3-point. Why not let Trey do it?
Yeah.
Cut your hair.
Well, now they've decided they want to start scoring baskets with under 2 minutes to go.
Eisenhower to inbounds. Put that up off the glass, and the reverse angle works. Bring it to 54 with a $139. Brown passes the timeline. Ooh, underneath. Oh, but he's going to miss that. Loose ball picked up by Eisenhower. Here they come down on the other end of the floor. Bounce pass up a little bit too high. Macarthur with a rebound. 2-on-1.
Oh, my
there
goodness.
It is. That's beautiful. I mean, you got to see that one again. Timeout, but this was planned from the get-go. That was good.
You can't really draw it up any better.
No, that was pretty. Got to see that on instant replay, yeah.
And I guess they're going to call him back out after the short timeout.
$1:15 remain, so the Eisenhower Eagles will fall to the Macarthur Highlanders, and they will play tomorrow at 4 against Putnam City. Macarthur and Lawton High will play tomorrow for the nightcap at 8 o'clock. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound with 1:01 on the clock. So tomorrow at 2, we'll have Newcastle and U.S. Grant. Then at 4, we'll have Putnam City and Eisenhower. 6 will be Tulsa Memorial and Northwest Classen for the semifinal. And the last game, Lawton High and Macarthur play for the semifinal. Stolen, 41 seconds. Everybody he's going to roll out. Got substitution coming off the bench was Jacene Cole. Cole missed the opportunity in the little give out, but they're going to have the ball back with 31 seconds.
We see number 33 come into the game for them now.
Tristan Scott.
Got a nice little applause.
Full bench. Tristan Scott will put out for a 3, misses the mark. 26 seconds left to go. Early on the foot. Wasn't a kick ball, but it stopped for a quick second with 16 seconds left to go. Out. Opportunity, 8 seconds. Let that one fly for a 3-ball, no good. Down to 3, 2, 1 at the buzzer, no good. And that's it. Your final 82-54 is the final score. And it will be the Macarthur Highlanders and the Lawton High Wolverines for a semifinal 8 o'clock matchup. So we gave you all the rundowns. Isaac Hardy for Glenn Brockenbush. This is Eric Sherham bidding you a pleasant good evening. We'll see you tomorrow at 2. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.